Alright. Do you have kids or know of kids who are overweight? Obesity is on the rise in the world today, affecting around 58 million people in just the U.S. alone, and 8 out of the 10 of those 58 million are over the age of 25. Obesity not only affects adults but children as well, and doctors have shown that nearly 13% of all American children are overweight, and that statistic seems to go up each year. Obesity has become America's fastest growing health concern, the biggest health challenge concerning children. So today I will inform you what causes obesity in children, risks that come with obesity, and ways to prevent obesity. Obesity can simply be defined as having an excess amount of body fat. You might wonder what causes obesity. There are a numerous amount of factors. The most common are genetic factors, lack of physical activity, poor unhealthy eating habits, or a combination of these. Very rarely is obesity caused by a medical condition. Usually you're dealing with a hormonal problem on the thyroid. But if you think your child's obesity is caused by a medical condition, then you can make a trip to the doctor, get your child a physical exam or a blood test to figure out if it's caused by a medical condition. Problems dealing with weight affect families around the world every day. And the child who came from an obese family does not have to be obese themselves. But studies do show that a child who came from a family whose parents or siblings are overweight are at an increased risk for becoming overweight themselves, mainly because of shared family behaviors such as eating habits and activity habits. The child's activity level and diet play a very vital role in determining the child's weight. In the world today, many children spend a lot of time being inactive. An American child spends approximately 4 hours every day playing video games, and that number seems to rise every year with the increasing popularity of video games and computers. With the rise of all this new technology, the risk of children becoming obese has increased, and so has the risk of them being inactive as well. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported that children ages 9 to 13, 62% of them do not participate in any organized activity, and 23% of them do not engage in any free time physical activity outside of school. Another cause of obesity is excess. You might wonder what that is. That's when your child snacks on numerous amounts of unhealthy food throughout the day. Did you know that Americans on average spend $1 billion a day, every day on snacks? And these tend to be most consumed by children when playing video games or simply being inactive. You might wonder what we spend all this money on, and it's junk food, which is not healthy. Instead, try to buy your children fruits and vegetables for them to eat throughout the day because they're more healthy. While the world's population has continued to grow, so has the demand for food. And why not eat fast food because it's quick and easy, right? Wrong. A survey from 1992 showed that children ages 6 to 14 ate in fast food restaurants 157 million times a month. And you wonder why heart failure is the leading cause of death. Just imagine what that number is today, since that survey was taken over 10 years ago. Then, and especially now, children are courted and targeted by many fast food chains who promote supersized portions and all-you-can-eat offers. So keep your kids away from fast food because all it is junk and full of calories which will call your body up, especially if you're inactive. Obesity has nothing positive to talk about. Some of the risks obesity brings with it are premature death and chronic conditions such as diabetes, heart failure, high blood pressure, asthma, and various cancer types. With these come increased healthcare costs, low productivity, and social isolation. During childhood, many obese children experience social stigmas and discrimination, which are believed to lead to a high incidence of low self-esteem and depression. If you want your children to be happy and live productive lives, right? Well, start early and teach them ways to live a healthy lifestyle. Here's another statistic for you. Did you know that children ages 5 to 10 who are obese, 60% of them already have a heart disease factor, such as high cholesterol, high blood pressure? Obese children are also at risk for developing type 2 diabetes, aggravated existing asthma, sleep apnea, and decreased physical functioning. Obesity is very serious in the lives of Americans today, especially children, and so are the risks that come with it. As I mentioned before, obesity has a discerning effect on the child's life and can create emotional and social problems for them in the future. So do them a favor and teach them how to live a healthy lifestyle. If your child is overweight or you know someone's child who is overweight, now I will share you some ways to prevent further weight gain and save you a lifetime free of pain and disaster. It all starts with the parents. As your child grows, give him or her healthful, low-fat snacks. and encourage them to engage in some sort of physical activity, whether throwing the ball in the backyard or dancing. Anything that keeps their heart rate up or boosts their metabolism is good. Children who regularly consume more calories than they will use gain weight. If this is not reversed, the child will become obese over time. Consumption of just 100 calories, which is the same as an 8-ounce soft drink, above typical requirements will result in a 10-pound weight gain over 1 year. Try and limit your child's television and viewing hours to 7 hours per week, including video games and internet. Studies have shown that breastfeeding and delaying the introduction of solid foods during infancy may prevent obesity. Obesity, if not taken seriously, can result in threatening problems to your child, and who wants that for your kids? Therefore, it is very important to act on it early to prevent obesity from occurring. You can also consult your family physician or dietitian. We'll figure out a meal plan for the week. That's what they're there for, so just talk to them. They're always willing to help. Last tip I will share on you is preventing obesity in your child is to avoid feeding them fast food, junk foods, or oily foods, which will usually add up to calories, like I said before, and clog their bodies. Today I have informed you about what obesity was, the risks that come with obesity, and most importantly, how to prevent obesity. In conclusion, I hope what I've shared with you today has made you think of how serious obesity really was and helpful ways to teach you and your children how to have a healthy life.